All right, guys, what's up? Welcome to Tactical Sugar Army TV. This is going to be a quick impromptu pre-recording. At the time of this recording, okay, I am not going to do this through an editor. I'm just gonna record this video for you guys straight from the phone because this was a request, right? So I want to make this as simple as possible. Just as a disclaimer for all of the YouTube reviewers and the people who navigate the channels and who review the videos, whatever the case may be, there is nothing dangerous in this video. Everything is safe. This is not real. Okay, this is an airsoft toy. This is not real. It is perfectly clear. There's nothing in there. This is not a modification video. This is an airsoft video, as you can see here. Just as to prove that, it says Tokyo Marui right there, made in Japan. Okay, this is not real. Okay, this is an imitation. This is not real. Okay, just to kind of get that out the way. So, I got a comment recently, a couple of comments in reference to this particular setup. A lot of people have been asking me about this. This is the Tokyo Marui Mk18 gas blowback. It's been out for quite some time now, and this one I've had it for quite a while. I've had it for about several years, and before I had a lot of videos up on the channel about this particular one. So I figure I'd take you guys tip to butt on my current Mk18, and I can kind of show you guys what I kind of have on here. This is not going to be a disassembly video. So if you want to see a disassembly video, you are going to have to comment that you want a video like that in the comment section. For those of you that want to see this video, or who, whatever thoughts you have about the video, be sure to comment in the comment section. Okay, hit the like button, please. Okay, please and thank you. Hit the like button, comment in the comment section. If you find that this video is helpful, be sure to share the video. And for those of you that are new, be sure to subscribe as well. That is very much appreciated, as you know, YouTube is YouTube. So because every single time whenever you post something that looks like a real firearm, okay, that definitely affects your position in the algorithm significantly in a very negative way. So I would appreciate it if you guys hit the like button and drop those comments. So all right, and also in reference to my upcoming uploads, my gameplays, I'm sorry for the delay. I had some issues. I'm still having some issues with the quick editor, so it's taking me a little bit more time to get those gameplays out. Once again, I apologize in advance, but we're gonna get into the what we're talking about here, and this is the Mk18 and what I did to my current build. So a lot of you guys had a lot of questions about the parts. So yeah, let's take a tip to butt. So first, we'll start with the muzzle device here, which I currently have a mock suppressor that I'm running on this. This is not real. I just put like some beige tape over it. This is a kind of cover to give it that desert look. This doesn't have any function whatsoever. There's no internal inner barrel on this particular one. As you can see right here, it's literally just a can that's on the end of the outer barrel here. So it does nothing. It's just for aesthetics. The muzzle device that it comes with is this muzzle brake right here, and this is what this is like a 14 millimeter negative or positive thread. So if you don't want to put something like this on there, you can put a tracer on there, no problems. Sometimes I put a tracer on this. Depending on if I'm running it indoors, I'll put a tracer on it. If I'm running luminous BBs, and if I'm outside, I will put the stock muzzle piece on, or I'll put on this suppressor, whatever I want to put on. So 14 mil fits the majority of muzzle devices that you will see for most of these things. So this is compatible with a lot of that, and you won't have any problem mounting what you want on this. As for the grip, I forgot what brand of grip this is. I had the packaging somewhere. I don't know where it is. If you want to know what brand this is, comment in the comment section. But this is basically a rubber grip set that comes with this foregrip, like an angled foregrip, so you can really get a nice C clamp on this portion of the rail. And this is like a 9.5 inch, I think Daniel Defense licensed wrist 2. I think it's a wrist 2 rail, right? So that's the wrist 2. Currently there's nothing, no other attachments on it. I don't put a whole bunch of stuff on my Mark 18. I wanted to make this as smooth as possible, so I just added just the as you can see, the foregrip. This what it does is all this rubber on here that's all around the rail, that the rail coverings, it makes it really comfortable to hold, and basically you're not cutting your fingers on this sharp part of the rail that goes over the whole entire thing. So you can hold it, and it feels really comfortable in your hands, and you can hold it for a long time. Usually when you see me playing outdoor games a lot, it's very comfortable for me to kind of keep this grip. The only thing is, when you're using it outdoors, just be mindful of just cleaning it, making sure it doesn't get dirty. If you're playing in a real dirty place, just keep it real clean. Other than that, this is a nice piece of kit. And I knew that when I got my Mark 18, I did not want to put anything on the rail, so I just wanted it really clean, and I wanted to have a really good grip on the whole raw system when I got mine. Currently, I do not have the Daniel Defense flip-up sights. I took them off, the ones in the rear and the front. In my original Mark 18 video, they were on, but I just felt like, the whole presentation of the Mark 18 is a lot smoother when you don't have these sights on either side of the rail, whether it's on the back end portion where the charging handle is, or, towards the front. So right now, I have no sights, no iron sights, and I just have the EOTech that I'm running. So when I do have the sights up, I can co-witness, but because I don't really need a co-witness, if I can see my reticle, usually I'm good. So I don't really rely that much on my irons when I'm running this at the moment, as you can see with the last 3 games that I played. Only thing is that, if your batteries are out, I guess on this, you're kind of screwed, but you can pretty much see well enough to be effective in that sense. Yeah, real low pro video, guys. I'm just doing this just kind of like offhand here, taking you through. So yeah, and then I guess we'll get to the sight. A lot of you guys had a lot of questions about the sight. This EOTech is, I'm just gonna tell you guys, it's not real. It is a clone, but it works very well. The reticle on it is really good. I don't know if I could show you that on camera. It's not super bright. It's not bright at all, actually. Let me see here. I can kind of see the reticle from where I'm at right now. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. There you go. You see that? That's the reticle. Up close, it is a lot brighter than it looks on camera right now. Right now, I have a backlight, so the fact that you can even see it right now is pretty impressive, right? And mind you, I haven't changed this battery in months. So, yeah. Works really well. It's very good for, mid-range, long range. I've been using it at about 30 to 40 meters for the last year. We played Tenko, I think. Was it Tenko? I forgot. Ops. A bunch of outdoor fields. Ops is one of them. Recently I used it, and I didn't really have that much visual problems. And I was playing in like some jungle swamp environments. Had a really bad toothache that day too. Still struggling with my wisdom teeth problem. So hopefully I'll get that taken care of. But yeah, this is a very good sight. It's very cheap. I think, how much did I pay for this? I think less than $100, maybe like 80-ish. I could be wrong. but it is not an expensive sight. So if you want something like this is fine. When I first saw somebody mount it on their airsoft setup, I think it was a guy I met in Nagoya like several years ago. I don't know if he still watches the channel right now, but he had one of these. I think it was in black. It wasn't this color. This color, I got this color because it matches my whole setup, kind of like what I'm trying to go for with the FDE on black. So he had an all black EOTech. It was also a clone as well with the magnifier. So if you want to put a magnifier on this, you have a lot of real space. So if you want to put a magnifier on this is no problem. Right now, I don't run a magnifier on any of my stuff. I'm thinking about getting one that matches the height of my Hollison AEMS. Because what I actually want to do is I'm thinking about getting rid of this, selling it, and selling the also the Z system NWS and getting a BCM. So I'm not 100% on what I want to do just yet, and this is not on the market at all. And this is not a selling video. I'm not selling anything. This is not a sales video. This is just me talking about what I would like to do in the future. But yeah, this site is very cheap. So if you guys want to check that out, I can't post links in the description in reference to parts. That got me in trouble a few years back. So if you're interested in this, check out Evolution, I think Evolution Gear on Amazon. If you don't understand, send me a comment in the comment section, right? So now moving along, another thing that we have, probably the most expensive part that's in the Mk18 right now, the way it's set up, is my GNP enhanced bolt carrier group. So for those of you guys who are OG fans of the channel, I did a video on this part a while back. This is a very expensive bolt. It costs about maybe $200 to $300. It has these rollers on it. This is the stock bolt. It's a lot heavier. The one that's in there right now, it's very light, and it has the wheels on the end, like kind of all over it to increase the speed and the whole entire gas efficiency. So if you're running very hot gas, this thing runs very smooth. Anybody will tell you it's like running like an Uzi, when this thing is really hot. So when you're playing outdoors and you're playing outside, maybe if it's really hot, you're gonna have that advantage of enhanced firing rate with this. Not to mention that with the spring upgrades that are inside of the bolt, it does give you an FPS boost. So that's something that you want to think about too as well. And it is definitely worth checking out. So I cannot take the bolt out of the upper part of the upper. I cannot remove the bolt from the upper because then that's a disassembly video. I'm not going to get into that. But for those of you who have seen the bolt, you know exactly what it looks like. If you want to see the bolt, comment in the comment section and I will make a separate video about the bolt. I will not take the bolt out of the setup right now. So that's the GNP aluminum bolt carrier for the NWS Tokyo Model E platform. Okay. So that's the bolt. There are no upgrades to the inner barrel or bucking on this. The process of removing this rail is very hard. And I've heard from a lot of people that it's very difficult, and it is, it's very, very difficult. So I don't need to do that. When I put this bolt carrier in and I run it, the power is like at 89, 90, 93, just under a joule. So if I'm doing any inner barrel or bucking stuff, that's gonna put me at about 99 indoors, which is very, very bad for me if I'm playing in Japan, which I do. So there are no inner barrel changes to this. My NWS does have a custom inner barrel. That's a separate video. Maybe you guys have seen it. This one doesn't. Everything on that front end is stock, with the exception of the external stuff that's on here, the grips and stuff like that. Let's see what's next. I guess I'll talk about the grip first. So this is the PTS enhanced polymer grip for the TM Z System MWS gas blowback series. So I have a black version of this one. This is like not this is better than the A1, I think, or A1 or A2 that's on the stock version, where you have the back strap. This is very comfortable if you have a big hand, so that's the reason why I switched to this one. And it also has a storage compartment in here where you can put something in there. Not that you would need to, because I don't know, but you have that storage space that's in there. So this grip is relatively easy to install. It's not that difficult. I was able to do it in a record amount of time. And when I did do it initially, I made a video about it that had to be taken down because, once again, that it counted as a modification. So once again, I apologize, guys. Like, these are the kind of videos that I can't make, right? So I have to avoid those kind of situations where I'm putting myself, in a bad place potentially. But this is a very good grip. If you have big hands, I recommend it. It should be compatible with the MWS, the other M4s, the gas blowback ones with Tokyo Marui. This is the Mark 18, so it's compatible with that. I believe it's compatible with the MTR. I haven't tried it, but it should be. So if you have one, if you want to get one, they're not that expensive. I don't think so. I have the box. I do not remember how much I paid for this. But once again, less than $100. Very nice grip. Okay. And now for the part that I think some of you guys wanted to know about. This is really cool. This is, I believe, it's a different brand from the one that's on my MWS. Almost the same build though. But this is an Ambi charging handle, right? And this is a Radian Raptor ambidextrous charging handle. I got this charging handle. I put this one in a while ago and I swapped out the stock one. This one is really good, obviously, because it's ambidextrous. It's an FDE and it matches, the setup. Once again, from what I remember, I forgot like how much I paid for these parts. I literally I finished all the upgrades on this in like 2021. So since that time, I haven't put anything on this. So pardon me, I forgot like a lot of the prices for some of the stuff I put on here, but I kind of have an idea of the range that it's in. I think the charging handle and the bolt are the two most expensive things that are on this right now. I believe the charging handle is, I think, is more than $50. More than $50? I think so. I don't remember, but the charging handles is pretty, it's solid. It's Radian. So if you guys know the company that makes the Radian ramjet for the Glock 45 and the Glock 19, same Radian. This one is really cool. You can see the logos there. You got the Radian logo right here. You got the Radian logo right there. You got Radian Raptor. This is cool. So you guys can check that out. Check out that Radiant stuff, man. But yeah, the charging handle is really cool. It's definitely worth looking at. And if you have a beige setup or a black setup, I think they have a black one, a black version of this. This one is an FDE. Get which one is right for you, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Crane stock. This is stock. This comes with it when you get it, your TM. I did not change this stock or do anything to it. As far as the springs that are in there, all that stuff. Springs are all stock. The bolt isn't, bolt is, well, it's a one-piece drop-in custom. I did not have to customize the bolt, which is another good thing about the GMP. If they still sell it, is you can literally get the whole thing as one piece and just put it in your setup and you're good. You don't have to build anything or assemble anything together. Everything is just in one piece, and you just put it right in, and you're good to go. And that's pretty much it. So this is my setup. This is my current setup. This is my Mark 18. I am not going to change this at all. I don't think so. Let's get that out the way. And it's gonna live like this, I guess, until I sell it. You know, I think I'm gonna sell it. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it for a long time. And what am I rocking? Yeah, I got this this sling. This thing has a couple of nice sling points on it. One here and one here. So you can, you know, take a look at that. You know, sling your stuff up. You know, when you sling it this way and you put it over the shoulder, your left shoulder, you know, if you're left or right-handed, it's easier to switch from your left to your right shoulder when you're doing CQB and clearing. So if you guys seen me in some of the videos when I'm using this, it's easy for me to switch because of how the slings are set up here with these sling points. So I think that's really cool. These sling points are all not custom. I'm sorry. This is stock. It's all stock. I guess with the exception of this. So this sling does not come with the setup, guys. You have to buy the sling. I forgot what sling this is, but it's an FDE and it's pretty good. It's like a what? Like a 2-point. I forgot what this is, but it's a nice sling. But yeah, if you have any questions, leave a comment in the comment section. I'm going to try my best to get the gameplays out for you guys. I'm very sorry for the delay. I've been having a rough time with the editing tool, so I'll do the best I can. Once again, thank you so much for watching the channel. See you guys soon. Peace.